heading west out of Palatka. We just went over 19, which goes down through Ocala. Looking for a right-hand turn. When you're on the back roads, you tend to find something. And this is a trail that we're going to, but let's go get a map first. Well, be careful where you reach for maps in Florida. Those little scorpion bites stings a little bit.
Flowers that we might see.
Randy sees flowers. Oh, look at that. I didn't know they had those here. It's got an equestrian area. We're right down here at the very bottom. We're just going to kind of ride up through this till we get up to Sharon Road. Don't know how long it's going to take. At the intersection of Bellamy Road and Butterwort Road is the Belmore State Forest Wildlife Management Area. And this is a good sign. An active gopher tortoise hole. Gopher tortoise holes are a sign of a healthy environment within Florida scrub sandy areas. So I'm all down for that, but let's head on out. There's another gopher tortoise hole right out there. Belmore's very stock friendly, so we're solo today and we're just gonna cruise around. There's some history out here. There is a grave out here in Belmore in the middle of the forest. I don't see any Sasquatches. This is a very well maintained area to ride around in. It's hard packed, like crush and run, lime rock. The roads are clear, very well mapped out. There's a variety of things that you can see in here, and you can just kind of ride around. You can just ride around on named and numbered roads and see what you find out here.
The road is closed.
This tract of land runs pretty much north to south. There's 3 different ways to ride up through it. Right now, there is one of the bridges that are under repair, so you may have to find another way around. But basically, there's 3 lines going north to south, and you just ride on those. So you could ride back and forth and do probably almost a half a day or more of exploring this area. If you know about any of the history that's out here, please let us know. I mean, I'm sure that there is some stories about the gentleman who's buried out here. I think his name is Dugan, and it's the lone grave in Goethe State Forest. It's some darker clouds appearing up in the sky. We might get some rain. A lot of gravel on this road. Looks like sometimes during a wet season that there's some ruts, like that one we just saw, which takes it away from being very stock friendly. If you stay on the main road running north and south, you're fine. When anytime that you're in a wildlife management area, you want to kind of stay on roads that are named and numbered. You'll see some little side roads here and there. Most of them have little signs that say road closed to vehicles. Don't want to go down any of those. There's a reason why they have them closed. So we're going down 8th Road, which I recalled seeing somebody say that they had looked a long time in here trying to find the grave, and it wasn't until they took some time to go down the 8th track that they found what they were looking for. imagine it's not easy. It's not marked anywhere. So if you know where it is, don't mark it and don't show it. And you can PM me if you want. We'll be back in this area again sometime in the future, and I'd really like to go and see this grave. We've got our flip lids open. If you were driving around normally and you had your freedom panels off and the threat of rain, it would be a bit of a task. I do recommend flip tops because it is one of the best mods that we ever put on our freedom panels. And speaking of that, here comes some rain. I'll show you just how easy it is. Yours first. Watch your arm. Hit your latch. We don't roll down windows in Jeeps. We zip them down. Right away, there's a link right there.
There must be a bridge there, so it's got a weight limit.
It's raining. Rain's starting to pick up. Kind of want to hustle on down here. This is the Kenwood Bridge. And it is closed. So let's take a look. There's no rails. I don't know if part of the cement or what happened, but something. Bridge is closed. The Kenwood Bridge is closed to vehicle traffic. Nice little creek out here. But it's raining. This is part of the things that we like about Jeeping, is that we get to go out and discover Florida and take you along for the ride. Thank you guys who've subscribed. We've broken over 11,000. I know that's not a lot for some YouTube channels, but for us, it's a pretty big step. But for now, we're gonna get back in the Jeep and we're gonna continue north, because we gotta get all the way to kind of mid-south Georgia, up by Cordell. Well, I didn't really expect rain today. Well, that's just a quick ride through Belmore. You can spend a lot more time out at Belmore. Some of the trails are not quite as hard packed. Some of the trails are just roads. But getting in and out requires finding places that don't have gates. So there is a north gate and there's a south gate, and they're usually opened. But right now, we're trying to get out to Hardtop, and as you can see, it ain't happening.
It's closed. Tricky there. Find some flowers here in Belmore. Actually very pretty.
We stopped for flowers. can see it again.
It went into the woods.
Whereabouts?
It went that way. I don't know whereabouts.
just-
I don't think we're going to see it.
Let's just hang
Be
on.
careful.
Okay. Was it right here?
Somewhere.
Just hang here a second. I see something. Back roads will take you to some cool places. And we have just pulled off the road at Camp Blanding's museum. Douglas C-47 Skytrain, used to transport personnel and cargo, towing gliders and dropping paratroopers into enemy territory during the invasion of Sicily, Burma, and France. Camp Blanding Military Museum. Just driving by, saw something worth stopping at. Carriage motor, multiple gun M16. Manufacturer, white. Produced 1942 to 1955. This MiG, the M16, had 4 M2 50 caliber machine guns in M45 max and mount. Machine guns. 450 cals. I just can hear it. Look at that winch. Tulsa Winch Company, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Not much for comforts. Sitting on the inside of that. Those are your controls, left tread, right tread. Stick your legs on the side of that. This little thing will probably take you just about anywhere. Howitzer 152 millimeter ML-20 1937. Russian ammunitions, range 18,000 yard max. Crew of 9 people. Rate of fire 3 to 4 rounds a minute. A memorial to honor the 66th Infantry Division World War II campaign, Northern France. Battle casualties 1,452. M4A 176. Sign's kind of hard to read. 76 millimeter main gun. 76 millimeter. And this, it's like solid. Maybe access to the engine compartment. Steel plates. you happen to be out taking a ride on Belmore, not too far, is this museum. It is worth a stop just to look at the stuff that is out here. This is a 2.5 ton 6x6 amphibious DUKW, manufactured by GMC. This one's manufactured by Dodge. There were 26,000 produced, 1942 to 1944. Seems like this is something that you see in those pictures of the old Jeeps, Baja in it with a cannon behind them.
Which bus wasn't there? AAA wasn't there this year. Four-wheel drive or...
Yeah, no four-wheel drive.
I mean, if anything, it's cool to record it right now.
Yeah, go ahead and put them out. Let me just stay inside the tracks. Yeah. Well, it's the dry season, and this river is dry as can be, which means there's a lot of sugar sand. And since we're by ourselves, and I don't even have my max tracks with me, probably would be best to come back with a group. But now we know a place that we can put in out here. There's a lot of tracks, but it's pretty soft.